Hello and welcome to GPTV on the most beautiful Tuesday, the 13th of November. My name is Philip Kingston.
And I'm Gary Peer.
And Gary, so much has happened over the last 7 days.
It's been crazy.
I am so excited for this episode.
It's been crazy.
But more importantly, I bumped into a very nice client and a good friend of the company, and hopefully they're watching the show, and a shout out to them, who said to me a couple of days ago that they thought that I was very punishing of you of recent times, that they thought that I was handing it out to you far too hard.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, it's extraordinary.
Are you okay with our banter on this show,
Well,
Gary?
I think I'll start off by saying I don't really listen to anything you have to say. That's the first thing. And the times I do listen, I don't really care.
Okay.
So I've got to say to whoever's trying to defend my honour, thank you for doing that, but really don't waste your breath, because don't even listen to anything he says, because it's just all nonsense anyway.
So the good news for me then is I'm going to elevate my criticism of you to a whole new level. Given the fact that you're not listening anyway.
Well, the show, I've got to say to you, Philip, you know, we had the heading last week saying agent will strip for cash, and Samantha, who I don't know Samantha, but she sent in and said, seriously? And I think that she's going like, that's an... Well, she's saying, look, I don't know how to take this seriously, Samantha, if you're going to expand. It might be like, seriously, that's the most repulsive I've ever heard, which I think it probably is. Or seriously, would you really do it? Or seriously, maybe that sounds pretty good. I don't think it's that one.
Samantha, the great tragedy of your email to us,
and
we do encourage,
spent the whole week
encourage viewer feedback.
Oh, of course we do.
But Samantha, the great tragedy of your one-word email is we're confused. We don't know whether
Philip thinks seriously, as in she'd like to. You know, that sounds great.
No,
I think seriously.
That was never an option. But the reality is, you've got to understand, viewers, when you send your feedback into us, you've got to actually be quite in-depth in your explanation of what you're trying to say.
Much. 255 VCE, that's all he got, 255.
252, we've done this before, we do know that.
But
two lowest VCE scores in 1980.
And there's nothing serious about this show, so just so you know, there's nothing seriously. It's just a lot of nonsense, a bit of real estate.
To the contrary, we've got a lot of intelligent...
We do have
a lot of intelligent viewers
that
watch this show for two things. For intellectual stimulation and an understanding of the real estate market.
They wouldn't stay tuned for very long.
And secondly, for entertainment. So this is infotainment, viewers, infotainment.
Here I was on the Gold Coast, Phil, which is why I wasn't there last week.
Yes.
At my cousin's 60th. And
how was that? Was it good? Was it a good party?
It was fantastic, Phil.
Many people there, Gary?
Wild, hey?
Many people?
It was nice. It was really good.
Well, how many people would have been there?
Oh, maybe 80 people or something like that.
Because Peter, a bit of a shout out to you. I've known you now for
Cousin
Peter. I've known you for 30 years. Does he ever watch the show?
I don't think so, but maybe will this week.
Well, maybe. Didn't get an invitation to that party, which I was somewhat surprised about.
Because you've invited him to so many events. You've been such a good friend to him over the years, haven't you, Phil?
Do you know what,
That's
Gary,
what he'd be thinking right now.
Somebody's got to go first.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe a 70th. Anyway, they said, there was a couple there who I was talking to, actually clients of ours, Phil.
Yes.
And they said they enjoyed the show, and they're both very intelligent, clever people. So I go figure.
Well,
I can't understand.
I've got to tell you,
trying
Gary,
to work it out
as a Netflix watcher, as I am.
How do clever people enjoy this show?
And viewers, I am looking for something new on Netflix. I've exhausted just about everything on Netflix.
Outlanders. I'm watching Outlanders. Yeah, there you go. Outlanders. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
It's all the Scottish. It's it's all that Scottish stuff. Yeah.
House of Cards viewers. I want some viewer feedback, because I'm very disappointed with the new series, and I've got to tell you, the Me Too movement, of which I am a supporter of, so let's just put it out there. I am a supporter of the Me Too movement, but it did ruin one of the best shows, which is House of Cards, because Kevin Spacey, of course, did the wrong thing and has paid the price. But I've got to tell you, viewers, the big question I'm asking on the show is, should he have paid the price, given the fact that it's been ruined, the new series with...
How do you reckon Roxanne's going? How do you reckon she's going? She ruined her show too. I did see a show on the weekend.
So I suppose the question we're asking, sorry to cut in, is should political correctness, is it more important to be politically correct?
Or funny?
Is it more important to be politically correct, or is it more important to just have good entertainment?
Well, that's it. Look, I saw the movie on the weekend, Studio 54.
Yes.
And that was a time where there was no political correctness and everybody was just having a party. It was after the 60s, when people came back from Vietnam, Philip, all the pressure was off, and you know, there was just people going crazy everywhere. There was It was wild.
So,
anyway.
Studio 54 viewers, I've got a great Studio 54 story of my own.
Oh, is that right?
Right? Because I was at Studio 54 in 1984, which was the last days of Studio 54.
Wow.
And I've got to tell you that I was there. I met a girl
part of the whole
who is actually
the daughter.
She's actually the daughter of a famous director.
I remember the story.
And I did get together with this girl, and we were at Studio.
It's a family show.
We were at Studio 50.
Remind you,
we were at Studio 54,
yeah.
and all I can tell you is what was going on actually right in front of us. And it wasn't specifically for us.
I don't think
there were just people doing things.
I don't think it was 84. I'm surprised you say that.
I'm telling you, Gary, I
I
was there because what I saw,
he does have a good
what
imagination.
I saw happen in front of me, meters away from where
Perhaps
I
it
was.
was a dream, Philip.
No, Gary,
No.
and
Perhaps
you
it
know
was
me,
Studio.
I've never been a substance.
Perhaps it was Studio 45, a cheap, sleazy version.
I've never been a substance taker, so I was completely sober, or not that sober, but I was clean. And all I can say is Studio 54. Whatever you saw at the movies, it's all true.
Hey,
speaking of which, I just want to say
anything we talk about real estate,
because we're going to talk viewers in a moment about the best and happiest thing that Gary has had happen in his life. I'm talking about this is more exciting than his wedding day.
No, it's not.
This kills even the attendance of his birth of his two children.
That's
Gary, I was there moments after your two children were born,
Yeah.
and the degree of excitement and happiness that I saw you experience then is nothing like what happened to you.
I had 9 months to get ready for the kids. I didn't have that long with what happened on Saturday. Yes.
But viewers, I was reflecting on what we're about to talk about in a moment, and I was reflecting on you and me.
Yes.
And I've got to tell you, it struck me on Saturday night because you'd had a big Saturday, and on Saturday night I went to the theatre to see Yiddish Divas.
Yes, good on you.
And then on Sunday I went to see Yitzhak Perlman, the movie at the Classic.
Okay.
And I was
I've got the races in Studio 54.
Well, correct. I was reflecting on that, and I was thinking to myself, I reckon we've got absolutely nothing in common.
We've got everything covered.
But we've got nothing in common.
Well, I'm a party boy, Phil. I admit it. A party boy from way back, and you, my friend, are a boring intellect.
You may well say that, but
that's the truth.
It was just a moment of reflection where I thought, zero in common.
And even as an intellect, you're a failed intellect.
But I've never said I'm an intellectual. But you've actually said that you're a racing identity.
Well, I'm not a racing identity, but Philip, let's show the
Long
footage.
segue.
Let's do it. Let's show the
segue.
footage because it's the greatest moment. It is on my bucket list, Philip. This has been on my bucket list. For those that really do watch GPT every week, you would go back and you would see that I did say on this show, we are setting our horse order of command for the last day at the Flemington Carnival. Have a look at this.
So, Gary, you did tip us. What odds did it come in at?
Look, it was 8 to 1 or 9 to 1 the day before.
So, could our viewers have got 9 to 1?
Oh, yeah. Could have got 8, 9 to 1. It started at $5.60, Philip. But look, it really wasn't about the betting for me. It was for everybody else. And plenty of people got on, plenty of my friends and followers. And because I went to actually the Oaks, Philip, which was also a great
you spread the word there?
I said whoever I had a few champagnes and the old birdcage, Phil. I was hobnobbing it there.
So, Gary,
and, told a few people about
I don't profess to know a lot about races, but you've just gone about how you've told all your friends and a lot of followers. Then how come it was 9 to 1? Like, clearly that shows no one got on it.
Well, firstly, people don't listen to me. That's the first thing.
No, but you're claiming that all of these people got on it, and yet the odds do not reflect that.
Secondly, they know that I'm a loser. That's the second thing at the races. But there were people, and the people that did get on, don't bet enough to influence the market. That's the
Gary,
question.
it's so clear to somebody that knows nothing about racing that if the odds were 9 to 1, not one person that you talked about your horse to got on it.
Even our office accountant got on it. How's about that? Our office accountant.
That's not a good
fantastic
thing.
Well,
is he in today?
Funnily enough, I haven't seen him.
Haven't seen him on Monday or Tuesday.
But I tell you what, at least he's coming back. If he would have lost, I don't know if we would have seen him. But even our office accountant, our general manager, a number of people, Philip, it was so exciting. And I've got to say to you that it's a fairy tale story because
fairy tale story.
It is because
Battler makes good.
Well, it's a
Battler makes good.
Hey, excuse me, but this horse, let me tell you, this horse cost $5,000. Right? It cost $5,000. We've got 3 big Godolphin horses owned by the Sheik. That one's probably 2 million. That one's $1 million. And us, salt of the earth. $5,000.
You know the Sheik that won the Melbourne Cup? You know the Sheik. What's his name?
Sheik. I'm not sure if it's Sheik Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum or it's the other Sheik Hamdan bin Sheik.
Gets me every time.
Yeah, Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, or it could be his brother. And there's another Sheik that has an end. He's Sheik something El Naya.
Anyway, Battler makes good. Buys horse for $5,000. Wins an absolute nothing race.
It wasn't a big race, but it was. It was. Look, it's been ticked off the bucket list. It's the greatest moment I've had. You know how many losses I've had. You know how many losses you've had with me.
I just hope your dear daughter Nina and your son Daniel are not watching the show, because I can tell you, I've never seen you this happy about.
Well, they were happy too. About Daniel was at the TAB screaming. Nina was watching. His mates backed it, and Daniel. This is how big a punter we are in our family.
Oh, great! Dad, so it's gone down to the next generation.
I went and put $50 a place. That was it, and good on him for his conservatism. I love that he's not interested in betting, because he's going to be a bigger winner than his old man. But that was my day, Phil. It was the shining moment. Congratulations to my co-owners, and we bred it. We've seen it as a little bubba, and now January the 1st.
Oh, you actually bred this horse?
Yeah,
did you?
we bred it.
All right. Tell me, because the viewers all want. Let's cut through to the chase. What was the prize money? How much was the prize money?
$66,000.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. No, hang on a second. I'm not being flippant with $66,000. What percentage have you got in this horse?
Oh, do I have to tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay, I own a sixth of the horse.
A sixth of the horse. Okay. So a sixth of $66,000 is clearly $11,000. Right. And how much have you pumped? How much have you spent?
Well, hang on.
Pumping vitamins into this horse.
You've got $66,000. Then you've got the trainer. Then you've got the vitamins. Then you've got the float. Then you've got the jockey. Then you've got the strapper. Then you've got all of the other things. You end up with about $38, Phil, which is great.
Fantastic. Highlight of his life, winning $38.
No, it's a bit better than that.
Anyway, viewers, can we use somehow this as a segue into real estate? Because let's talk about winners now.
Thank you. I have to thank you, because you did take an auction or two away from me on Saturday. Although they got sold.
Carried the load as usual.
You did. You only had to do 2 auctions, I think, on Saturday. It wasn't that bad. But you did let me out. And I was there at Flint. Just look. Greatest punting day of my life.
Anyway, can we use this as a segue? Okay. Your winning translated to Gary Peer and Associates winning, because the industry had a struggle of a weekend, there's no question. 47% clearance rate.
Against
These
ours.
are not great clearance rates, viewers. No. Against a clearance rate of Gary Peer and Associates of 69%. So here's the thing, viewers, and I know...
Put the towers up. Can we put the towers up?
Towers are up. Yep, there we go. Towers. Let's put a little racehorse on the top.
I'd like to if they can. They never seem to do it.
Towers are now down, but... the reality is 69% clearance rate.
68%. Don't exaggerate.
I beg your pardon.
48%
These are
industry.
good clearance rates, and I do have a shout out to those vendors that didn't sell with us over the weekend. We're going to get there. And 90% of the proproperties that we passed in an auction are sold within a 4-week period.
A few of the...
Horse hay.
A few of those ones we passed in previously got sold last week as well.
Yes, they did, Gary.
They do. We don't talk about that much. Phil, let's go around the grounds, talk about where we started in Glenferrie Road, Hawthorn, before I sped off in my car.
I like this.
My leased car to
I like the fact
races.
that our first auction on Saturday was Glenferrie Road, Hawthorn.
At 10 a.m.
Because viewers, we do sell all over Melbourne. There's nowhere we can't go, and we're successful every time we leave the traditional geometric circle that our offices.
Am I allowed to have favourite vendors?
No, I don't believe so. But a shout out to those vendors, because I believe they are avid GPTV watchers.
They're watching from Byron Bay, Phil. They're sitting back,
through the haze, the smoke haze.
So, hey man, those dudes are on telly again.
Now I know why they like the show, because they're clearly, if they're in Byron Bay, let's be very clear, viewers. No one goes to Byron Bay for the beach. They go there for the magic mushrooms and the marijuana.
And they're just doubled over. They've got the probably.
Do you reckon there's anybody that's ever, viewers, if you've ever been to Byron Bay and not got on the gear? Let us know.
Funnily enough, I don't think either of these vendors are those sort of people. But
Gary, it's always the quiet ones that go the hardest.
It is that way. So maybe you're right. Anyway, Phil, this property we were looking at somewhere between 6 and 660. It was on the market in the range at 650 and sold for 670. Congratulations to the vendor. And the vendor's late mum lived there, who was a lovely lady. And she lived there for 23 years. Very emotional sale, Philip. We move on to Ardine Street, Murrumbina. That was a beauty, and well done to Leo Samuel. Sold for $750. 120, well over the range.
Loving how much work we're doing in Murrumbeena.
Murrumbeena, Carnegie.
Viewers, if you've never been to Murrumbeena, it is the most beautiful suburb, full of the most beautiful period homes.
Absolutely.
A lot of Californian bungalows
and
there.
I reckon it's a bit underpriced, or just overall.
I agree. And geometrically, when you look at it, you've got Chadstone, you've got Malvern, you know, you've got great facilities.
The new Murrumbeena station.
Parkland Station.
Right up in the sky.
It's great. Cafe societies hit there like a ton of bricks.
Edith Street went off, Phil. Went off in a big way.
Yep.
Reserve was 580 in the range.
Yes.
Or just above the range, or thereabouts. Anyway, it was given to us on the day, and sold for 690, Phil.
Viewers, in what is clearly a challenging market, we are getting some results on a whole range of properties, from $500,000 through to $3 million, and everything in between. There are some properties that are going really well. What do you mean?
No. We've just sold a property in North Road Garden for $250,000. So we start even there, sold before auction. So well done to the buyer and seller of that. You did a great job, Philip, in Gordon Street, I have to admit. You did a great job. Well done. 72 Gordon Street, Elsternwick. 4 bidders on that. And a couple of buyers that didn't get a chance to get involved, but you ran away with it as you did. You told the story about how, you know, I was, how many kilos?
9 kilos.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You were the fattest, David.
I was happy, but I've always been happy.
Do you know what, Gary?
But having a bit of extra on you makes you a happy person.
Look, I think there is a correlation between weight and happiness and the happiness index.
Exactly. Jolly. We're jolly when we're big, aren't we?
But I've got to tell you, Gary, that I loved that auction in Gordon Street because I love Australia's multicultural
What a diversity, celebrate.
Multiculturalism. I love that, if I could only say the word. And that was just a scene out of a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Although multiculturalism didn't work so well last week, did it, in Burke Street? And how sad was it to lose our fellow there from Pellegrini's? I was talking to him about 2 months ago. I was talking to him. I was sitting down having. I said, "When did you open this place? How long's it been here for?" And I had a chat to him. He said, "We bought the first coffee machine into Australia." So he was an amazing guy.
Do you know, one thing that's really interesting is that when a tragedy strikes somebody that we know, it really has it amplifies the tragedy.
Exactly.
And that was tragic. But one of the things that's come out of this is Trolley Man.
Oh yeah, I love Trolley Man.
I've got to tell you, this is absolutely fascinating. And there's been a number of posts on social media about Trolley Man.
John Allen or something.
But one of the best posts I saw. You remember Batman? How they've got the spotlight up in the sky, and there's the Batman symbol. So I saw this post where the caption was, "I'm now feeling safer in life since knowing that Trolley Man is looking over us." And there was the searchlight, and there was a trolley with Trolley Man.
Isn't that beautiful? Well done.
You've got to love Australian humour. It does not take long.
Now, if you're a numbers lover, Philip, if you're a numbers lover, you'll love the auction we had on 17 Griffiths Street, because someone pointed out to me, it was on the 11th of the 11th. It was, of course, Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day, absolutely.
So we've sold number 17 Griffiths on the 11th of the 11th, and guess what we sold it for? $1,111,000.
Yep.
So 1111.
No, you didn't.
And we sold it.
You sold it for
$1
million.
I'm going to finish this story, Philip. $1,111,000. And there was a buyer there, an Asian buyer who was obviously connected to the eights, and said, "I'll offer another $800. So how's that for an amazing 11/11 was the date, 11/11 was the price, plus $800 on the top. What a fantastic story that was. A bit of trivia. Anyway, good result, and well done to the vendors. And what a Joel Sue, he's had a good run, he had a great weekend, Joel.
He sold 4 auctions on the weekend and sold 4 out of 4.
He's a gun. He's a gun. Let's pay homage to him.
As did, by the way, the Leon Gusenfitter team and the Jeremy Rosens team.
Also
for sales.
Grand sale, as we say, everything must go. I drove past Franco Cozzo's store the other day, which was nice, in a Futterskrej.
Franco Cozzo di Verdondale.
Signor Bella Franco Cozzo di Verdondale. Philip, we've got a big weekend. We're all over Melbourne. We are everywhere.
I've always said that if real estate ever tanks, you'll be able to get a job doing impersonations.
Well, thank you very much. Should we talk about the weekend? Because Saturday, we've got a monster, I don't know, we've got 25 or something.
Big weekend,
ridiculous
Gary.
Number, Philip.
You realise this is the 5th last auction weekend for 2018.
And if you're a buyer and you haven't seen it, you've got no more time left, Philip. That's it. You're just about out of time. It's not going to happen now. Maybe this weekend, something new. But we start off on Saturday morning in Dalgetty Road, Beaumaris. take us through this great property. We do it at 10 a.m.
Gary, what a stunning home this is in every sense. A beautiful family home on a wonderful parcel of land and beautifully laid out with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and of course, plenty of off-street car parking, Gary. I think that's a really lovely family home.
Philip, it's the first of our 24 auctions this weekend, the first of 14 on Saturday in many suburbs. We must have about 7 or 8 suburbs here. We're going to keep the Bayside groove alive, and we're off to Bluff Road, Hampton.
You serious?
Yeah.
You are serious.
I'm not bluffing. I'm serious.
As we love to say, champagne comedy on this show.
You know
that's why the viewers tune in.
Exactly
4
right.
bedrooms.
You thought Saturday Night Live was funny.
Bathrooms and a double lock-up garage. Viewers, you've just trigged my memory.
Yep.
One of the things that I am watching on Netflix, which is my go-to when I can't think of anything, is I am watching Jerry Seinfeld, comedians in cars getting coffee.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I watched last night him interview Alec Baldwin. And I got to tell you, that Alec, I didn't realise. First of all, we know Alec Baldwin's an amazing actor and he's had an incredible career. But I didn't realise how brilliant as an actor he is. Because there's one scene of them having coffee where they start to talk about him playing a gay role. And in a split second, he just transforms from having a conversation with Jerry to playing the role of this gay man. And it was like, it was palpable watching how in the moment he was. He was incredible. Comedians in cars drinking coffee, just such a great show.
We love it.
Heartwarming, Gary. Heartwarming.
We like good news stories. So we've done Bluff Road and we move on to Rosstown Road, Carnegie. Leo Samuel's going to be doing that auction at 10:30. We've got double auction action.
Gary, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. Viewers, if you wanted an investment or just a really handy spot to live, Rosstown Road is moments. Were footsteps from Kunang Road and the train station.
11:30 a.m. is a busy time. We've got 4 auctions on that time, Phil. We're going to be in Booran Road. You're going to be meeting Glenn Bricker. Glenn Bricker was there on Saturday. He actually got an invitation to the Lexus marquee.
Yes, I saw him.
I came with him. What a beautiful setup that is. How much
did he get you into the Lexus marquee?
He got me in there, and I said to him, like he would say to me, I can't believe it. We just couldn't believe how beautiful it was. It really was stunning, Phil. And, and I tipped my horse to everybody
clearly
there.
A lot of money in margins in luxury cars. Gary, Booran Road is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car parks, a lock-up garage. That is a stunning home in as new condition.
Absolutely, Philip. We're going to be from Caulfield South going across the road to Ormond at the same time. Jeremy Rosen's auctions, 2 at 24 Katandra Road.
Katandra Road, this is a lovely villa, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lock-up garage that is 2 in tandem, polished timber floorboards. That is a rip snorter of a property.
We like rip snorters. And my first auction of my 3 that I'm doing is in my hood in Elsternwick,
It
Philip.
is, Gary.
Main Street.
27 Main Street, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, plenty of off-street car parking there. And what a stunning home, beautifully refurbished. And obviously we like to say it, but it has a picture postcard perfect facade.
We sure do, Phil.
Or a picture postcard perfect facade.
We're busy in Elsternwick, Phil. We've got 3 auctions on Saturday. Another one which may not make it to auction is 8 at 177 North Road, Elsternwick.
No, Gary. And is it Gardenvale or is it Elsternwick?
You may ask, yes.
You may well ask.
It's actually Gardenvale, you're right.
Well, I mean, no one knows about Gardenvale.
Well, that's true. Well, the address is Gardenvale, though.
Correct. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space. Great entry into the market.
And that was one we talked about, Philip, as unless for some reason the sale doesn't go ahead, it has been sold. 37 Bethell Street, back in Ormond,
39 Bethell Street, but a shout out to number 37. If you're thinking of selling, we did mention you on the show. This is just stunning. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking there for 3 cars. And that is a stunning home too. Beautiful refurbishment. I love Bethell Street.
One of our 3 12:30 auctions. The second one, Philip, is in Glen Huntly Road. In Glen Huntly, I'm going to be meeting Jack Slater and doing that auction.
Gary, a massive, this is an incredible building because it got an instant capital growth when they opened the Booran Reserve, which is next door to it.
For sure.
This one is walking distance to the best facilities, obviously next door to the Booran Reserve. You've got the tram stop on your doorstep, plus you've got all of the wonderful shops of Glen Huntly Road. This is 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2 car spaces that are secure. That is wonderful.
I don't get to have Elsternwick to myself, Philip. I'm sharing it with you on Saturday. You're going to be in Rowan Street, number 10A, meeting Nikki Jan over there at 12:30.
Gary, what a wonderful property. This has its own street frontage, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, another space in front. Love that property. It's ready to move straight into. And there, you're really a hop, skip and a jump to Glen Huntly Road.
Sure are. Nikki Janover and Limmel enjoying working on that one. Philip, we've got double auction action at 1:30. We're going to be in New Street in Brighton, and Jeremy Rosens is the auctioneer.
Gary, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, bigger than usual, a wonderful terrace. That is a fabulous property. It's terrace, it's a courtyard really, not a terrace.
Correct, Philip. We are actually in 10 suburbs on Saturday, can you believe it? One of them is McKinnon, one of our favourites, 1:30. I have auction honours. I'm meeting Leon Guzenfitter over there at Prince Edward Avenue.
Gary, this is a wonderful townhouse, 3 bedrooms, 2 wonderful bathrooms, plenty of secure car parking via a double lock-up garage. We love that property and we certainly love that location.
And it's been repriced, Philip, $1,050,000 now to 1.15. We were expecting a lot more
value.
than that, so the value is there. Philip, double auction action at 2:30. We're going to be in Maroona Road, Carnegie, and again, Leo in his hood. He's a busy boy.
He is. Check out the bathroom in this property, Gary. This property is just stunning. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a car space, and obviously that is an incredible location.
It's a pretty stunning bathroom. Phil, one of the other properties that have been very popular. You have the auction honours at 2:30 to bring down the curtain on a busy Saturday. We're talking St Vincent Street, Philip, in Caulfield East.
Gary, what an amazing property with a fabulous facade. And I've got to tell you, I love a red door. I reckon red doors are just, well, they're lucky too. If you're Asian, red is a very lucky colour.
Well, not unlucky if you're not Asian. No.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Anyway, that's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, and there's everything to love about this property because it feels brand new, and it's just a beautiful, luxurious home.
10 auctions on Sunday, Philip, just about all of them in and around the Caulfield area. One in St Kilda, we'll get to that, but we've got an auction at 10:30 a.m. that Simon Rodolnik's doing in Snowdon Avenue. He does a great job.
Gary, let me just say that I think that there are similarities between you and this property in Snowdon Avenue. What do you think they are?
Attractive, appealing, beautiful, wonderful, I'm not sure.
No, you're almost there.
Yep.
Both of them are 60. You're a 60s baby, and this is a 60s property.
Oh, okay.
Having said that, this facade on this property has weathered brilliantly, unlike your facade. And the reality is this one is structurally strong and has stood the test of time.
Yes. Much like myself.
Which is not what we can say about you. I love this house. This is the coolest real estate. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, undercover car parking for 2 cars. That is a stunning property that is architectural, that has architectural integrity.
Phil, we've got double auction action at 11:30. We're going to be in Acland Street, and I know Leo Samuels, I should say, is going to be there this time. Jeremy Rose has sold a lot in that block too.
Gary, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. What a great location, beautifully renovated inside. And of course, to be part of the Acland Street groove, nothing could be finer.
Dexy's Midnight Runners, Philip, what was the song?
Dexy's Midnight, nothing could be finer when you're eating in a diner.
No, come on.
Let me light your fire?
No, come on, Eileen, Phil.
Come on. Yes, sorry. We got there.
Where's your 70s trivia?
3B Aileen Avenue,
actually,
not
Eileen.
Yeah. So that whole introduction was wasted because it's Aileen
Avenue.
On you. This is the most stunning town residence. I think it's bigger than the usual. I've done a video tour there and I loved it. 4 incredible bedrooms, 3 luxurious bathrooms, a lock-up garage, the most incredible entertaining areas, an undercover alfresco area and a gorgeous back garden. Lots to love there.
You are off at 12:30, Philip, like a prawn in the sun. You are off. And there's only one auction. I've got the honours of doing this.
You lucky
boy.
boy.
I love this property. It's in Merton Street, and it's been built by the current owners, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And Phil, this has been the same family for many, many years, and what an incredible, iconic property
Gary, this is built to last because I believe it's solid brick construction with a concrete slab at first level. Incredible floor plan, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, lock-up garage, 2 lock-up garages in fact. It's in fairly original condition there, Gary, but there's been a lot of interest there from people that are interested not only in the land, but in a possible refurbishment to that house, and it is a beauty.
Now, has this ever happened before?
I don't know,
I'm going to tell you that this auction at 12:30,
yes,
I could literally jump over the back fence and be in my 1:30 auction. because the 130 auction we have in Ormond Road actually abuts the fence of this property.
I've got to tell you, the viewers must be just falling off their chairs with excitement. This is a GPTV first.
Absolutely.
You are fascinating,
it's an exclusive.
Gary. 170 Ormond Road, Gary. 4 magnificent bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking. That is a winner.
15 Otira Road, again, just around the corner. Phil, you're going to be there at 1:30 at the same time as I'm going to be in Ormond Road. Take us through this.
900 square metres of land together with a really lovely period home, Gary. That is in the heart of the Golden Mile of Caulfield North and is just the most incredible opportunity.
Double auction action at 2:30. We're going to be in Gerard Street, Caulfield. Phil, just around the corner from the town hall.
Gary,
what a stunning
the most
property.
Beautiful penthouse apartment, 3 bedrooms and a study area, 2.5 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, a lift to take you straight into your apartment from your garage or your guests from the entrance hall, and a stunning north-facing terrace. We love that property. Harwich Homes at their finest.
No, they do a great job, don't they, Phil? 2:30 in Canal Avenue. I'm going to be just down the road from you. Just near our office of
Yes,
Rowan.
Gary, 594 square metres of north-facing land with an 18.59 metre frontage, a very livable, lovable home, but a part of a development area being GRZ1 there, Gary, so lots to love there.
3:30, Philip, 1A Carinya Crescent, Caulfield North. Arlene will be meeting you for that auction.
She will, Gary. This is a most beautiful town residence, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage in immaculate condition. It's really only ever had the one owner, and it feels very much like it's brand new.
Jeez, we've babbled on. It's a long episode, Philip. We're going to be wrapping up at one of the most beautiful offerings that we've had the pleasure of bringing to the market, 23 Lumeah Road.
Gary, what a stunning property. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 glorious bathrooms, 3 cars. Now, lock-up garage for 3 cars, which is extraordinary. The most amazing parcel of land facing west and northern orientation at the back. This is a big, beautiful home on over 1,000 square metres. Gary, we've saved possibly the best for last. Here we
Do they get
are.
better than this house?
No, at number 1 Regent Street, Elsternwick, Gary, House of the Week. What a stunning home. Congratulations to the vendors who are builders, Gary. And this is a builder's own home. A lovely young couple who live and breathe their business and live and breathe architecture. Yep. This is incredible. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, Gary, 5 bedrooms, 3 magnificent bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking for as many as 3 cars, including a lock-up garage. This is the ultimate home, Gary, because I don't believe you'll see a better renovated home on the market. Certainly you haven't seen it in 2018, and I doubt whether you'll see it in 2019.
And you know, how's Regent Street? It's a street, you know, ever since the block across the road improved it.
Yes.
People are really seriously investing in this street, and it's becoming such a, it was a bit of a, you know, it was a bit of a hidden secret, I think, for many years, and now homes like this.
Well, it's the Golden Mile of Elsternwick.
Absolutely.
Walk to Glen Huntly Road, walk to the Glenara Village. Positionally perfect, Gary, but this house, viewers, if you want to see the best renovated home, you've got to come and have a look at this one.
Stunning, stylish, luxurious, all here at 1 Regent Street, Elsternwick. Philip, it is the #1 home in the street, I reckon, just about. Can't imagine there's a better one here.
Without question.
Phil, that's a big wrap on GPTV. We've gone on for so long. It's a big episode, lots of us to catch up on.
Well, it's the height of spring, Gary.
It is. Well, that's what's happening. And next week probably be another long one because there's lots to preview and lots to talk about. But the market, probably still selling, aren't they?
We are.
You know, they weren't getting as much as they used to, but they're
GPA,
still selling.
we're still getting good clearance rates. Yes, it's a more challenging time, but buyers jump into the market because there hasn't been a better window of buying opportunity.
What are you waiting for, I say, Philip? What are you waiting for? Waiting for the show to end. We're going to bring it to a close. We'll look forward to bringing you all the news on GPTV next week. I'm Gary Pearce.
I'm Philip Kingston. Have a fantastic week.